Now, that was the penultimate round of the U.S. Open. And the last round, I had a half-point bye because I had to go to Brunswick, New Jersey and teach a chess camp. And that's where I met a future serial killer. So I check the internet for his name every once in a while to see if he's a serial killer yet.
What?
He was a kid in the camp.
Oh.
And this was great.
I think you've told me.
Although maybe it wasn't Brunswick. Maybe it was some other town. But anyway, so there's this kid in camp, and his mom comes. Mom and the kid come, first day of camp, and they go, she gives the camp leader an envelope and says, if something happens, give him this. But she didn't say what something was. But she knew that we would know. So on the first or second day, he went insane. Okay? He's insane, the kid. And he went to the bathroom and started hitting his head against the wall, banging his head against the stone wall. So we gave him the thing in the envelope because, that it was some pill. Okay. Then another time, he took this kid's shoe and he punched him in the face with his shoe. That was a separate incident. And we thought that was okay because we didn't like that kid. We thought that kid should get punched in the face with a shoe. We thought that was reasonable, so wasn't punished. Okay, then here's how he behaved. Miss Boyd, do you want to play a game of chess? That was exactly him.
All right.
That was exactly him.
Right here.
And I'm like, okay. So he would ask me to play chess, and I'm like, okay. And then, just like when Bart in the Halloween episode, when Bart could turn people into things he wanted to, so his answers were always right at school, I would say, what's the best move? And if he would say a move, that was the right move. I would say, yes, that's correct. It didn't matter how bad the move was. I didn't want to tell him his move was wrong. Okay, and at some point we were standing there talking, and then he went under the table in the cafeteria and was sitting under the table. Mm-hmm. But I don't know why. Then he says, do you want to know why I was kicked out of school? And we're like, okay. He says, I stabbed my teacher in the neck with scissors. Then he says, I don't think you should give me scissors. This kid's like 10. And then he said, I was kicked out of my first school. I was kicked out of my second school. Then I went to a school where it's for people who got kicked out of school. And I like that school. And he said one school he was kicked out, the one he stabbed the teacher in the neck with the scissors. The next one, he took garbage cans and started throwing them. Oh. Like they were full, and he's throwing them against the lockers and they kicked him out. Yeah. But when I played him, I did not win. Because he lost his queen once, and somebody said, I took your queen, haha. And he ran away and did the bathroom thing. And then, this is the funniest part. The counselor said, what happened? Why is the kid banging his head against the wall? And somebody said, well, she took his queen and then said, haha, I took your queen. And another girl said, no, that's not why he did that. He was always going to do that. I was like, damn, harsh. Anyway, I assume he would grow up to be a serial killer, but I haven't heard his name on the internet, so.
Emery Tate. I forgot that was Emery Tate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if something happens, give him this. And we're like, what does that mean? Then we knew what it meant. Then something happened. I like that. Would you like to play a game of chess? I'm like, yes. Yes, I do.